Are we going upstairs? Cool. As a self-proclaimed supernatural skeptic, I decided to visit some of the most reportedly haunted hotels in the UK to see if I can encounter a ghost or anything at all that seems a little out of the ordinary. There's a haunted kettle, haunted telephone. If you search up top haunted hotels on your favourite search engine, you'll see that certain hotels seem to pop up again and again on different forums and sites. One such hotel immortalised in Daphne du Maurier's novel was the Jamaica Inn in Bodmin, home of the alleged Beast of Bodmin, a potential beast and ghost sightseeing adventure? Sign me up! The Jamaica Inn is located in the UK in Cornwall, just off the A30, approximately 1 hour from the city of Exeter and a short walk from the Holy Trinity Church, which was handy in case things got hairy. Now, because I'd never seen a ghost before, and from what the hotel was telling me, just because I'd never seen one, it doesn't mean they'd not seen me, I'd need to equip myself with an advantage. That advantage came in the form of a device called an EMF meter, which would help me measure electromagnetic fields to identify devices that produce high levels of radiation, as some ghost hunters believe that certain entities cause disturbances in electromagnetic fields. I will be able to use it around the hotel to detect a possible ghost presence. Oh, it doesn't like the painting. Turns out the bathroom's safe. Before that, however, I would need a control sample, so I walked around my own home, which I knew wasn't haunted, to see if I could pick up any disturbances. As suspected, all's clear. We checked into the hotel at around 3 PM and was given the key to room 5, which was one of the original rooms of the hotel prior to the extension, and according to the receptionist, had been experiencing the most paranormal activity recently. We also learned that room 3, which was just down the hall, was the room of the sobbing lady, a ghost who could be regularly heard crying. I decided to check this out the first chance I got, but sadly she must have been away during my visit. As we arrived in the afternoon, and it's a well-known fact that ghosts always come out at night, we decided to head down to the bar to get a drink. Upon entering the bar, you'll notice a metal plaque fixed to the floor explaining that a man named Joss was murdered on that very spot.
Welcome to Jamaica Inn.
The bar and hotel, for that matter, is very beautifully decorated in an authentic Old English pub style and definitely sets the scene well for a night accompanied by ghosts and spirits. Speaking of spirits, the bar is well equipped with a good selection of drink options, including 3 delicious cask ales, one of which was named after the famous Jamaica Inn, and another after Josh, who was murdered on that plaque, as previously mentioned. If you stay at the Jamaica Inn, you will have the opportunity to visit the Smugglers Museum, which will give you a lesson surrounding the history of the pub, the resident ghosts, and plenty of old newspaper cuttings, memorabilia, and old artifacts that were present during the days of smuggling and piracy. It's a self-led experience, meaning you can learn as much or as little as you like as you make your way around the exhibits. As there were no ghosts to be found in the museum, we quickly headed back up to the bar to refuel before heading to dinner. A lovely little surprise was that the hotel had a quiet space lounge area with wonderful views of the moors and a selection of board games to keep you occupied. After a quick game of backgammon and quite possibly the best steak and ale pie I'd ever had, we headed back up to the room to set up and wait for the ghost to arrive. As I did back home, I decided to scan the room with the EMF meter to see if there were any disturbances in the magnetic energy. Upon turning the device on, I quickly noticed that there were certain areas of the room that were more active than others. The bathroom mirror seemed to have some energy disturbances, and perhaps more unsettling, the area directly above my side of the bed was returning a reading showing that something was present. I went back and checked room 3 for the sobbing lady again, but as before, there was nothing to report. The old vase outside the room, however, did give some odd readings. During the night, I woke on a couple of occasions to use the bathroom, but unfortunately nothing jumped out at me. I didn't feel a cold presence, see a strange unexplained reflection in any of the mirrors, or feel compelled to throw myself out of the window. In fact, it was quite the opposite. The room was exceptionally comfortable. The bed was comfortable, and the room was well equipped with tea, coffee, and even an old wooden game of tic-tac-toe. If you decide to book a room at the Jamaica Inn, you may not experience anything paranormal, but you certainly won't be disappointed with the experience you do have. Like and subscribe, and join me again for more haunted hotel stays and other travel vlogs.